Hi guys, this is a video number 5 on the sunset law and the estate planning. We have talked about the will, we've talked about the trust, we've talked about the life insurance, and actually the combination of life insurance and trust like revocable and irrevocable life insurance trust, ILET or the RLET. We talk about something that is not a very uh, well known. Most people don't know. Uh, Here is the question: if you are modest, you're not rich, you don't have much money to transfer to the next generation or next generations. What do? You all you have is just a bank account, a checking account, and a savings account, and so you may have a house, right? So what do you do with this? The best way again is to have a trust because trust can um, protect your property from creditors and also save you some taxes and avoid the probate, right? But here is the thing: if you have a bank account, if you have a real estate properties, you don't have a trust. What do? You may end up going to probate because otherwise, who knows that you have the intention to pass down the house to which beneficiary and by how much if there are multiple beneficiaries, right? So usually what you have to go to the probate. The probate is three problems. Right? I think I mentioned it before. Number one is it costs money. Number two is time consuming. Number three is no privacy because anything and everything on the probate will be public record, right? So you don't want to do that. So there is there are two things that you can do. Number one is that something called the POD, which stands for payable on death. That basically applies to the bank account. If you have a checking account, if you have a savings account, and then you die, and then you can have actually set up a POD account. Your existing banking account can be converted to POD account. POD means that you designate one or a few beneficiaries and to name them your beneficiary, and then even if you don't have a trust, you can still let the POD to work for your benefit, right? Because after your death, your beneficiary will show your ID, and you go to the bank, show your ID, and show the death certificate, and then that benefit that beneficiary will be the owner of your bank account. That's one thing. Okay. Another thing is called transfer on death, the TOD. That basically means that the investment account like stocks, bond, and other thing, and some state, I think most state will allow you to pass down your real estate to the next generations. So if the state allows it, then you can do it. You just have to have a TOD, transfer on death deed, basically meaning name your beneficiary on the TOD, and then so when you die, your beneficiary will show their ID, show your death specific certificate, and then become the new owner of the house. So those are the two things that people don't talk about this. How about the sunset laws, the one that is set up in 2017? That's basically double the estate tax exemption limit, right? Then the good news is that your TOD and the POD are part of our estate taxable estate. So the same exemption limit will actually work in your favor, right? So as long as your value of your estate, your bank account is, or your investment account, less than or below than the $13.61 million for 2024, then you should be okay. Okay, don't worry about that. So beyond that, the TOD and the POD are very simple to set. You just need to go to the bank and then or the credit union, and then they will work out for you. There is no the very smooth transfer from you to your beneficiaries. Okay, and